Welcome back, students. Now we'll study new topic. Okay, in the molecular basis of inheritance. What is the new topic? Human Genome Project. Is it necessary for this one to conduct for a genetic scientist or the physicians to conduct this kind of project for human being? Yes, it's required. Okay, this was one of the mega project. Okay, this was one of the mega project. Edik mega project anta karibekku because it is started in 1990 and they have completed in 2006. They have not completed in 2003. They have completed in 2006. But this was estimated. When they started the project, they have estimated it will complete in 13 years. Okay, but they have completed. They have taken 3 more years extra in order to complete the project. What was the initial? They have thought 3 to the power 3 into. They have thought it will be 3 into 10 to the power 9 base pairs will be there in a human genome or DNA, and they have thought each base pair will cost $3, and they have also thought it is a $9 billion project. Who started this project in US? This project is started in US. Okay, energy department and health department together. They have National Health Department and Energy Department of the US. They have started. They have taken this project. They have completed also. Okay, each base pair cost $3. Now coming to the goals. What its goals tell? See, identify, approximate 20k to 25k genes in human. They have thought. Later we have identified 30,000. Okay, 30,000 genomes in human being. Next, determine the sequence of 3 billion chemical base pairs. They have to determine, they have thought, will determine this kind of base pairs in the human genome. Next, storage of info is database. They have, when you start any like mega project, there is always requires to store something like data. You can't store this kind of mega project data in a book. If you want to keep on storing the genetic codes, if you keep on writing the amino acid, protein, everything, you may require 32,000 to 50,000 books in order to write the code only. Okay, leave about non-codons. Just to write codons, it requires that much. If you are a research person, after few days, if you come and ask for a bit of code, then you need to search that 30,000 to 50,000 books. No, it is not possible. In that case, few of scientists thought, why can't you make it as a digital? They have conducted the software. Okay, software engineers, they developed the bioinformatics software, which helps to store all the data with respect to human beings. When you conducting the research on the developed data, that will be helpful. Or you want to research on the new things in a human being with respect to genetics, that also helps. If software is there, you can easily fetch the data. Next thing, see here, improved tool is bioinformatics, transfer related with technology and other sectors. Like they have confused which industry we should give. Like this one data, we have few scientists already told, okay, I am identifying today 10 base pairs. Where to write? Who will store that one? They have confusion in that one. Because of that only they went for software help. Okay. Next is ethical. See, if any work is done, something is new you want to create, then there are so many problems. Either by society, either by people. Who lives in society? People only, right? They may interrupt your work. In that case, some committee is formed in order to deal with that kind of abstract, that kind of like a impediment. So call that kind of stoppage. Okay, committee is made in a human genome project in order to deal with ethical, social that may arise during the conduct of the project. Some people think that you should not do human genome project. It's against the law. Then which law you need to study? Some people has to deal with mad people. So because of that, they have created one community to deal with such circumstances. Next come to the methodology. They have used two methodology. they have used two methodologies. First methodology, coding part, non-coding part. DNA has, as it is completed, I will erase this part. Okay. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take it. Okay. I will give 1 minute to take that screenshot if you want. Okay, done. I'll erase this part as it is explained. Okay. They have done two methodologies to do human genome project. First one, DNA contains coding part and non-coding part. Non-code part. Okay. Then few scientists thought that we'll only sequence coding part. Few scientists thought no, we'll do only non-coding part. There may be like a challenging thing. Which one we need to do? Then at last they thought we'll do both. We'll do coding and non-coding. We'll do both. Okay, that is here. RNA referred as express sequence tags. Next, one more thing arises. What is arises? Some people thought that no, we'll not do like that. We'll analyze only sequence which are expressing. Who have thought that one? Express sequence means only codon. Some people thought, okay, DNA, we'll cut it into fragments. Now I'll put these fragments into vector. This is DNA, this is vector, and I'll put this vector into host. Host contains my DNA. This is vector, this is host. Equally assume. Some people thought like this. We'll fragment the DNA and we'll cut it that fragment into vector. Here which is vector used? Here vectors are used. Bacteria and yeast. Vectors they have used. And what kind of technology at last they agreed? Yeast artificial chromosome. They have agreed yeast artificial chromosome. This was what all they agreed? They agreed we need to go for coding and non-coding parts together. We'll complete sequence we'll do. First one. Second one, they agreed we can put some of the fragments into the host. Okay, host is what? Bacteria and yeast are host. Vectors are they have made, they transferred, host are bacteria and yeast. Then they have thought which vector? Bacterial artificial chromosome, bac and ac. They put it, they transferred into host, they studied their DNA replication, how sequencing and all they have studied. Two methods. Now that is methodology is completed. Now questions comes, okay, application. Application will do it later. Silent features will study. Silent feature before going that we'll study DNA, how they sequenced. See here, principle was developed by Frederick Sanger. I have told now whichever fragments cut, that one was sequenced with the help of Sanger method. That's called Sanger method. DNA cut into fragments, then attached to the vector put it in the host. That methodology is called Sanger's method. Sequence were arranged based on some overlapping regions. Okay, when you conducting the sequence, you feel some of the overlapping, non-functional, functional. So there are so many things. We need to arrange that one. It is not done by manually. Say they have taken the help of the computer. See, computing that one, they have used the software bioinformatics. And one more thing I want to tell here. Chromosome number 1 was completed in May 2006. Because of that only 3 years delayed. In a NEET, they may ask, Human Genome Project was completed in 2006 because of chromosome number 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of what? Because of chromosome 1. Why it is completed on 2006? Because chromosome number 1 has how many base pairs? I have written it here. I have written it here. Chromosome number 1 has a base pair of 2968 base pairs. And Y or fewest 231. In order to study this one, 2968, they have taken 3 years extra. You should remember that. Okay. Then another challenge was task to assigning the genetic and physical matters. They have there when you're doing some kind of mega project, there are so many problems will come. Sequencing, data entry, and arranging. Okay, where to start? That is the question first. Okay, where to end? Sequencing, data, and maintaining. Okay, this generated using informatic polymerization, restriction endonuclease recognize the site and some of the repetitive DNA sequence known as microsatellites. Means while doing, they have confused. Assume I am sequencing. They have given one part. Assume they have given one part. I am keep on doing up to 29 base pairs. I didn't find. Okay, I am the one of the scientists doing human genome project. Just assume it. I am doing base pair. I am doing the counting of the all genomes. I have done 1 to 29. I have done. There is no repeat. No repeat. Then after 30th, I found the repeat. But for me, they have told only to sequence it. Just to sequence, note it down in a just to assume this one I have got UAG. Just type it in a computer. This is a keyboard. Assume it. This is a monitor. Okay, I'll type it UAG. Then it will store. Again, if repeat comes, how to store that one? That is a question. Okay, if repeat comes, how to store that one? That kind of questions will come. No, I have told only 29, but 30th is a repeat one. How to store that one? Okay, is it repeat is coding same thing, same amino acid is it coding or different amino acid is coding? There are so many problems will come. That one they have slowly concluded. Okay, that comes under here. Repetitive DNA sequence. Sometimes they have used not endonuclease, exonuclease there. They want this piece. Assume DNA is like this. I want only this piece. They have used exonuclease. Then study this sequence only. Okay, study this sequence. Then assume if my DNA is 1 to okay 1 to 2. A to B has a okay 2.2 meter DNA of human genome 2.2 meter. I'll study only this much. Today I'll study this one, day 1. I'll use, okay, which one I'll use here? Endonuclease. Like that split I can do it. I can give to different person. A person, B person, C, D. And together I can collect the data. That data I can enter it in a computer. Means bioinformatic tools. So that my process will be fast. They may have done like that also. Okay, in order to speed up process. Now, coming to the silent features. What are the silent features? What are the outcomes of that one while doing human genome project? First outcome, see here, human genome contains 3164.7 million nucleotide base. Okay, these numbers at least roughly you should remember. Okay, I am repetitive again. The numbers and the years you should remember. Okay, you should not miss a chance losing 4 marks in NEET. Average genome consists of okay 3000 bases. Largest human gene is dystrophin. Dystrophin. You can spell like that or however you want. Dystrophin. But you should remember this. This is the largest human genome which contains 2.4 million bases. Assume 2.4 million bases. Total number of genes is 30,000. 99% of nucleotide sequence are same in all people. Assume 99% of sequence will be same. Some may vary. We can't 100%. We can't give in any R&D. There will be 1% of human error or the okay whatever the software error also. Correct? We can't give 100% in any R&D results. There will be plus or minus 1 will be there. Next. The function of 50% of gene discovered in unknown means they only thought. Some scientists already told no, I want to do only coding. If they are only focused on coding, they should have completed earlier. But what together they have taken the plan, we need to do coding and non-coding. Because of that only it is delayed and also they don't know 50% of discovered unknown. They don't know which that is coding. Still it is in R&D process. 2% of genome codes for protein. Out of 100, only 2% of genome which codes for protein synthesis. And chromosome number 1 has, I have already told, 2968 and Y has 231. About 1.4 million locations of single base pair DNA differences. I'll explain this point, how it works. Assume first person has a code like this, A, G, T, C, okay, A, G, C, C, A. Okay, second person has, except this all are same. Instead of C it comes here T. Third person, same, everything is same. Here it comes again, I'll consider A here. Like that, this is the only sequence or the only position. Like that position, they have 1.4 million. Like this, I have told no. This like this position only. Assume second position only. They have. Just I am giving example like this. They have 1.4 million location have single base. And here, see here, only single base is changing, right? It should be C. Same person means, same human being means, it should be C here. But it's T. Some human being it is A. Single base pair. Only single base pair is like that. 1.4 million base pairs are still at that location. They have identified 1.4 million locations of single base pairs. Base of DNA. Next, coming to the interesting part. What is the interesting part? Application. You have did 13 years, then you have taken 3 years more. What is the use of that one? I have, like, government has invested more than 9 billion. Okay, $9 billion. Each base pair you people are charging $3. Now, what is the output after 16 years? What is the output? What is the application? Application is nothing but helps in the diagnosing and treatment of the genetic disorder. We have seen in the previous class, principle of inheritance various. We have seen genetical disorders, chromosomal disorders, right? That helps to study. First one, it helps to study diseases and treatment. Okay, and who are doing research helps in understanding function of gene and their regulation function also. Okay, some example how it is useful. I'll take a diabetes mellitus andre sakkare roga. Sakkare rogadalli hege help aaytu human genome project. Okay, we know the base of the, we know the amino acid coding of the insulin, right? You know human genome amino acid, how the amino acid produced, means insulin amino acid produced. Nowadays we are taking artificial, right? Artificial synthesized insulin we are taking in order to reduce the sugar level or the carbohydrate level in our body. Now we know insulin can be synthesized using human genome project because we know the amino acid code. Okay, we can synthesize artificially, then it will be helpful for all diabetic patients. Correct? That is one is helpful, right? Apart from this, non-human genome project I am talking. I'll talk only 2 minutes about non-human genome project. What is the use of non-human genome project? They are, who did I don't know, but they have conducted non-human genome project. Non-human genome project. Not genome project. Which all they have did? Drosophila, fruit fly, nothing but, and E. coli, bacteria, rice, yeast. They have done this genome also. What is the use of this one? Rice, as you see in biotechnology, vitamin A rich rice we can produce if you know the genome. Yeast helps in lot of products we can do it. E. coli, insulin synthesis. Okay, insulin synthesis, it will help. Drosophila fruit fly to study genetics because it has a short lifespan. Correct? And compared to human genome, it has a limited base pairs genomes. Okay, chromosome numbers. Okay, like that. Apart from a non-human genome project, they have also did non-human genome project. That helps in day to that indirectly helps for human being as a protein supplement. Protein supplement, and from this we can also accept do to like a harvest okay, good quality of food, that is vitamin A deficiency. All people can't consume vitamin A tablets, right? If you make that one as a supplement, rice in rice only, if you make it vitamin A rich, then everyone is day to day life they are consuming rice as a supplement of food. So like that it helps. Yeast in your home daily, how they make idli vada and all dosa, that helps. Artificial yeast also you are putting nowadays in order to speed up the process. Equally insulin synthesis, Drosophila again helps in genetic study. Like that, non-human okay genetic genome project also conducted, that indirectly helps for human being only. And plants also to study some of the diseases, tobacco, mosaic virus, like kind of diseases we can study from that also. This completes the human genome project. Okay, I'll explain short to 20 seconds just to human projects. Is a mega project. It is started in 1990 and completed. They have thought it will complete in 2003, but it is completed in 2006 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎದಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಸಂಬಂಧ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ 1 ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ 2968 ಬೇಸ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 3 years ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸಹಾಯನ ತೊಂದ್ರು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್, ಬಯೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿಕ್ ಒಂದು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಸಹಾಯ ತೋರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಾಟಾ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯರಿಂದ ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 3 to the power 10 3 into 10 to the power 9 ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನುವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ರ ಗೋಲ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ, ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೋಡಾನ್ಸ್ ನಾನ್ ಕೋಡಾನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ DNA ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್, ಇದನ್ನ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು. 2 ಮೆಥಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಡಾಟಾಸ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಡಾಟಾ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ particular gene kind of thing. If you want to do further research, that will be helpful with the help of human genome project ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಜೀನೋಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಫ್ರೂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೈ, ಈಸ್ಟು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಕೋಲಿ ಅಂಡ್ ರೈಸ್. ಇದೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಲಾಭ ಇದೆ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ helpful things we'll get from the non like bacteria and yeast kind of thing will get the helpful to synthesis something which is useful for the human being. Okay, this completes the human genome project. Thank you.